everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is D, aka Bubbles, aka Dahniziac. I don't really care, whatever y'all want to call me. But for those of y'all that have known me, that know me, y'all, I got the vid. We're gonna call it the vid because for some reason people's videos get unmonetized for saying the code, so we're just gonna say the vid, okay? I got it. I have it right now. Currently I'm on day 1. I found out this morning actually that I have it, and I just want to share with y'all my experience because everybody has different experiences. Some people get symptoms, some people don't, some people do. And right now you're probably like, dang girl, you got it, you feeling yourself, you feeling good. Only because I took some ibuprofen and because this is day 2 of me having it. I'm about to tell you how I got it. Let's go ahead and just do the backstory. I was not out here being crazy. Okay, I have been out in the streets, but I didn't get this from being out in the streets, if that makes sense, okay? This happened because, as you guys know, I am in the army. Oh, if y'all hear breathing, and Adonis is back here, okay. But anyways, yeah, so I got this because I am in the army, I'm active duty, and they have made it a mandatory thing for you guys to, not you guys, for us to get the shot. We have to be vaccinated, and if not, they are kicking people out left and right. I know like 3 people that are in the process of getting booted because they don't want to do it. Some friends that I know are breastfeeding, they don't want to do it. I did not want to do it. I did not want to get the vid shot, but I did just because I have way too much to lose. And as long as it ain't the mark of the beast, if y'all don't know what the mark of the beast is, read your Bible with the chip and all that. Yeah, as long as it's not the mark of the beast, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I just got a lot. I got a family to take care of, okay? But yeah, so let's rewind. So today is Thursday, October 14th. I went and got a test in my arm, a shot, yesterday, October 13th. I had to get my second dose. So I got my first dose back in September, around the end of September, and I was due for my second dose. So yesterday I got it. I went to Walmart, got my shot done with one of my friends. We both were in the military, so we're like, okay girl, let's just go get this shot and get it done so that way we ain't gotta worry about it later. That's what we did. Yesterday when I got home, I was feeling fine. Nothing was wrong with me. Towards the end of the night, I was starting to feel just a little like, but I thought it was just because I'm on my girl thing. It's that time of the month. You just, bless you. It's that time of the month, you know, when you start, you just don't feel yourself. You feel real drowsy. You're losing a lot of blood. So I was thinking in my head, maybe that's why I was feeling a little under the weather. Come to find out, last night, actually not last night, the night before last, sorry, I had sweats and chills all night. I kept waking up. I was puking, and then I woke up and I literally, you guys, could not move. My arm on a scale, like I was not able to do this yesterday, not at all. My arm on a scale from 1 to 10 felt like a 9. 10 is like my arm's falling off, so it was a 9. And I could not move. I literally cannot get out of my bed. I texted my boss and I was like, hey look, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to be any good for anybody today. I cannot get out this bed. I am sick as hell. So I texted and I was like, hey, I've been having a fever all night. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday to follow up with one of my ultrasounds I had on my throat. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, I had a follow-up appointment. So I called my doctor and I was like, hey, I woke up really sick this morning. I have a fever. I don't know if y'all want me to go in, but I'm not trying to have to go take another vid test because I'm just tired of taking those. Every time somebody gets sick, they're like, oh, you gotta go get tested. Oh, you gotta go get tested. I'm like, I know I don't got the vid. But mind you, I did just get the vaccine. So I'm like, everybody says after you get the second dose, you're most likely gonna get sick. So that's all I was expecting. I was like, okay, I'm sick, ooh, whatever. But like I said, I couldn't move out the bed, had sweats and chills. My neck was so stiff. In order for me to turn my head like this, I couldn't do this yesterday. I had to turn completely like this. My neck was barely like this, and I had told the doctor, because she called me, she was like, well, if your neck continues to be stiff, you need to go to the hospital because you might have meningitis. And I guess that's like infection that leads to your brain, some crazy stuff. So I was over here tripping. I was paranoid, and I was like, okay, well, I was like, I'm not really trying to do that. And they were like, okay, well, good news is that we're gonna put you on quarters for today because you're sick. We don't need you around, nobody's sick. Bad news is you're gonna have to go get a vid test. So I was like, oh my god, bruh, I don't feel like doing that, but whatever. Okay, so I go. I get up on my bed in a robe, a bonnet. I'm talking the whole 9. I wish I'd have made a video yesterday. I didn't make a video, but I should have. I was in a robe and a bonnet, a pink robe, pink bonnet, and I got, when one of my friends came pick me up to go get the test done, I literally sat in the back of the car like this the whole time, you guys, and I was like, just completely slumped, like, didn't want to laugh, didn't want to hee, didn't want to crack no jokes, nothing. I pulled up to the line, the guy came out, he was like, hey, are you having any symptoms? I was like, I got my shot yesterday, and I'm feeling like this. He was like, okay, cool, swab me, whatever. I came home. So mind you, since I've been at my new unit, I've been on quarters. Like, I got there in September, okay? I've been put on quarters at least 4 times. 2 times because strep throat. The other time I got because I took my first dose of COVID, so I had to take off work the next day, and the second, so this next time. So at this point, my new unit's probably like, girl, you're just trying to get out of work, like, you're not even sick. But I really do be sick. Like, I don't really, like, my strep throat test came back positive both times. My first test, like, everything's always came back that I'm sick. So to this morning, literally this morning, mind you, I had surgery. Oh my god, I have so much to catch you guys up on. So I had surgery scheduled for the 21st to get my tubes tied. That's a whole nother video I'm gonna have to explain to you guys because I need to catch y'all up. You good? We're gonna bring Adonis over here because he's over here tripping. Okay, so yeah, so I got a phone call this morning. I was getting ready for work. I was already in uniform, clothes ready, boots on, everything. I was just waiting for time to pass by, and they were like, hey Mauro, how are you feeling today? I was like, I'm feeling so much better. I took Tylenol, I slept, my body's still achy and my head hurts, but besides that, like, I'm cool, like, I'm ready to go to work. She's like, oh, that's great, I'm so glad you're feeling better, but you got the vid. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. And in my head I was like, okay, I mean, it kind of makes sense because I just got the shot, so of course they gave me it, so that would make sense for me to have it, but I didn't really think I was gonna get it. So I was sitting there and they were like, who have you came in contact within the last 48 hours? And luckily it was only 2 people, which is people that took me to go get my test done yesterday. But I have it. And today I'm doing a little bit better. Actually, let me not lie, I'm doing a lot better. As long as I'm taking Tylenol, ibuprofen, the most and like biggest main thing that I have is body aching. And besides that, that's it. Yesterday I had the runs and all that too. It was really bad yesterday, you guys. I would not wish this. Like, when people say you literally feel like you're dying, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make, I've never been so sick that I can't take care of my kids. Like, that's how I know there's something really wrong with me. I couldn't even pick up Adonis yesterday. It was so bad, you guys. It was so bad. And I don't know, I was like, I don't know who else has experienced this, who else has gone through this, who else has had this, but this shit, excuse my language, is nothing to play with. Like, if I was not vaccinated and I was just a regular person on the street, and that makes sense. They say if you've never gotten it regular, when you get vaccinated, you usually get it because it's your body trying to fight off that disease. So I got it, you guys, and that was probably the worst cold or sickness feeling I've ever had in my life. I didn't have shortness of breath, and I didn't have a loss of taste. But everything else, as far as like fever, my neck aching, my body aching, the diarrhea, the puking, all that stuff, I had all of it. And it was I was still trying to thug it out and push it out and still like remain myself. But I'm glad I just stopped towards like the middle of the day, and I was like, dude, you just need to like lay down and sleep it off. And that's, if anybody has it out there, I recommend you take a Tylenol and ibuprofen. I don't know what percentage I take, but I know they were strong because they were the same ones that I had when I had strep throat, and it helped like keep the pain away. Y'all need to take that because it will help. And then take a nap and drink some water, and you will feel a lot better. But it really made me reflect, like, dang, I see why these people are on ventilators, why people are dying and stuff like that, because I could not move, y'all. I'm 26 years old, and I was walking around my house like this, shivering, like hunched over, shivering. And I mean, luckily, thank God I had my husband here to help me with the kids and stuff, but I was in a very low place. And I don't know, like I said, I'm doing a lot better now. But I just want to share my experience with you guys. I haven't had a sit down video in a long time. There's a lot of sit down videos I gotta do. I know y'all want to see this mom stuff, but I gotta catch y'all up on me. I'm important too, okay? But yeah, that was like mostly it. I'm fine. As far as my family, I've been around them for, I mean, they say that it's not likely that they'll get it because I got it through my vaccination, not because it was through contact, but they can still get it. Nobody's safe. but I had my kids all around me yesterday and the day I got vaccinated, so it's kind of like one of those things where like they live with me. I try not to be breathing on them and not kissing on them and stuff like that, but it's like we're all under the same roof, and all I can do is pray that I don't pass it on to any of them or my husband or anything like that, because that would just be absolutely terrible. I couldn't imagine putting any of my kids through that. It was literally the worst cold or worst sickness I've ever had since I've been alive that I can recall. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this update. Just want to let y'all know my experience with the vid. I have isolation for the next 10 days, so I'm trying to get some videos recorded at least. Won't be going anywhere because clearly I'm on quarantine and isolation. I can't be out in these streets for the streets, but I will be at home, hopefully probably doing some routines or cooking or something like that, keep y'all entertained within the meantime of me getting back to work and doing all that good stuff. But until then, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Adani, say what's up. Say hey. Look y'all, look at baby boy. He's so big, huh? See, I'm so big. You're so handsome. Alright guys, I'll see y'all next time with the next video. Until then, peace.